Okay, good morning, everybody. First of all, let me apologize for the quality of the video, and you know, this audio is not pre-recorded and it is not edited. I'm just doing this as I go along. All right, the last time we talked about why you should, before you decide to become a developer, there's some few things for you to know. Now, today we're going to be looking into the Android operating system, and we're going to be doing it in 5 slides. Yeah, that's very, very short, but I'll just try and keep it very simple. All right, so what is Android? Everybody knows Android is developed by Google. Google owns Android. But in all sincerity, Android Inc. was founded in 2003 by these three amazing guys: Andy Robin, Rich Minner, and Stink Sears and Chris White. The company was originally designed to create an operating system for digital cameras, and then after then they thought to themselves and said, okay, this digital camera stuff is really not covering we can really do better than this. All right, so they started expanding and trying to see how they can develop their operating system to cover more devices. Somewhere along the line, they had to get investors, and Google came on. I don't want to bore you with all the stories, but in 2005, Google actually bought over Android Inc. for a whooping sum of $50 million. And since then, Google has been developing the Android operating system till date, and it's giving birth to some very, very amazing smartphones that we know: smartphones, TVs, wristwatches, and even cars right now. I know some very popular brands that wouldn't have seen the light of day if not for the Android operating system, and I also know you know some of them. Now, the Android operating system has been very amazing. The HTC Dream, popularly known as T-Mobile G1, was the first smartphone to actually run on the Android operating system, and it was released in September 2008. Now, what are the key features that makes Android, the Android operating system, fun and very easy to use, very user friendly? Before, we used to hail the Nokia and their devices. We used to hail Microsoft. I'm not trying to get involved in deformation of character, or trying to say they were wrong. But Android has come to throw more light on some of the things we know and expect to be the future. Now, Android is free and is open source, which means if you are a developer, you can actually download the Android operating system and then customize it to be what you want. It is going to be your personal operating system. You can design it to form something that is peculiar to you. This is something you cannot do with iOS. This is something you cannot do with Windows. And then again, Android gives the average user control over software related issues, which means unless your phone has hardware issues, if it is software issues, your Android phone, if it is software issues, it is something that you can actually fix yourself. Even if you cannot fix it, there's always the option of flashing the phone, and then the operating system is rebooted and your phone is working very well and nice. This is again another advantage you do not get for iPhones and you do not get for Windows. For those other guys, you have to actually contact the company itself to fix software related issues, and this is one reason why Android is gaining ground than these other guys. Again, its carrier products are extremely affordable. You can get an Android phone for as cheap as 10,000 or as cheap as 12,000 naira. You and I can agree on that. In Nigeria, that is some pretty cheap phones. Between 12, 13, 14, 15,000 naira, you can get a good Android phone, and you will stay connected with the internet. You get to have WhatsApp, you get to have Facebook, you get to have all the amazing products that you like to use. Plus, the operating system is user friendly. Before the Android operating system came out, the most user-friendly operating system we knew was that of Nokia, particularly the Nokia 3310, the lesser grades of Nokia. But Android has come. The graphic user interface is amazing. You can, just swipe through your phones and get to do a bunch of other cool stuff. Now, we're still talking in line of being a developer here, so don't forget that. Now, why should you choose Android development? On the right of this slide, you can see a chart that ranges from the first quarter of 2009 all the way down to the second quarter of 2018. This chart may be a little bit outdated because we are in 2019, but then I guess you also see that the diagram speaks volumes. Now you see Android, the blue line there. Android is climbing. This diagram is a diagram of the market share of sales. Learning server side, you can usually use Firebase, which is also powered by Google, and some other stuff. All right, now Android appeals to a larger audience. In a sample space of 20 persons, I can bet you that 90% of them have an Android device. And your Android apps can run across multiple platforms, so it's easy to just develop an app that can work for all and multiple devices as well. All right, next, Android apps are easy to publish. You have to go down to google.com, type in Google Developer Console, get an account, pay the one-time fee of $25, and voila, you are an Android developer. Whatever app you develop, you can, publish to and direct straight to the Google Play Store, and your app will be available for download. Next, Android apps are easy to monetize. Even if you are creating a free app, you can simply opt to use AdMob to display ads on your site, and still you get paid for every viewer that views your site. It views the ad through your app. Now debugging is fairly simple because it's still going to be a bit difficult for some people to understand, but it is simple because you get to run your apps on your phone at development stage, and then you get to see how the app works, and if there are any errors, the log is going to show you either using logcats or some other debugging tools. You will get to see exactly where the errors are coming from, and you can fix it. All right, that brings us to an end to the Android technology as you know it. And the next video I'm going to be uploading is an introduction to Android Studio. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and then get to have access to the next video I am about to share. All right, so thank you very much and God bless.